안녕하세요. 사와디카. 다자하. Hi, I'm Jong. I am an independent artist who makes R&B music. And I'm currently building my leverage as an artist so that I can achieve what I am looking for, as well as building my foundation. For this episode 6. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I really can't believe it's been 6 episodes and I was doing it every 2 weeks, but I just want to ask you a question. Did you miss me? I know you seen me like last week, but you missed me, right? I know you did. Don't even lie. I know you missed me. But anyways, so for this episode, I'm gonna talk about first what I have done in this past week. This past week, I did move my microphone again because I was like, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down. So now we're back to sitting. We're back to sitting, guys. We're back to sitting. And with that being said, now I am having to get into the practice of like kind of guiding myself when I'm recording because I don't have experience in that, but I'm getting used to doing that. Because before, what I was doing when I was when I made Petty and Hungry, not the harmonies, because I didn't make the harmonies. The harmonies were made up, not made up. The harmonies were made by my producer at the time, and I still work with her, Aina Lynn. I had just recorded the melody that I wanted, and after that, it was history, and I just like replicated that. Now I'm having to actually like guide myself because that method is not working anymore. But yeah, that is one of the things that I did. I moved my microphone, and then I also was playing around with my interface, and I had my producer slash friend, I had my producer like help me fix my vocal preset because it was like it was in a different place than it should have been. She helped me with that, and then she also taught me about Zoom. I was like, oh, this is how this works. Mind you, I used Zoom for school for many years, and I still was like, yeah, I don't know, man. I know how to start a meeting, and I know how to make a background. She taught me more like that you can actually, other people can control your screen. I was like, oh, how did they do this? So I learned that. And then I also I'm trying to talk a bit faster because usually, because I'm in my room a lot, I don't talk to other people a lot, and I don't talk to the camera a lot. I'm like trying to get used to actually speaking to the camera. So that's what I'm doing right now. Another thing that I did is I was revising my business plan and then my plan for like merch and stuff like that, just because I want to make sure that's solidified. And I also had to have like a conversation with myself about not only like where I am and where I want to go and how I'm gonna get there. Like I had to have like a really deep conversation, like because I was having like a hard time trying to move forward and also kind of wrap my head around everything, because as an independent artist I'm doing everything, so it's very important that I be clear about what I'm going for. If I'm not clear about what I'm going for, it's just not gonna make sense, and that's just what it is. So because originally, specifically, when going into the music industry, I was like, my goal was to get signed to some type of entertainment company or a label so that I can get insider experience, resources, and I can network so that I can go independent later, but with more leverage so that it puts me in a better position. And then it shifted actually when I got into a K-pop group and we were trying to do like entertainment company things, and I was like, oh, like I was a little bit motivated to try to start my entertainment company, but I didn't really have the grounds to do so. So I kept hesitating and going back and forth with myself and was like, okay, I don't know. So then I tried to go the company route again, and I did become a K-pop trainee for a smaller label, not a label, a smaller company. I didn't end up staying there, but after stopping doing that, I started to watch things like there's a YouTube channel called The Cheat Code, and they teach you stuff about the music industry and telling you what you should do and what you need and stuff like that. And also there was somebody who was teaching some stuff on TikTok as well that I was watching as well. So I was like, okay, I just need to do my own stuff. But I'm kind of like coming to a decision on what I want to do. Right now I am trying to build leverage. I also want to tell you guys about the journal I've been using. I mentioned it before, the light shining on it. It's the Back to Me journal by Full Bloom, and it has everyday prompts in it. It has the I am and then the prompts, and then you can also put the date. I actually had to dive deep into my brain for one of the prompts, like I think it was like 2 days ago, because it was like, who are you, hold on, it was, who do you find yourself seeking approval from the most and why? I literally had to take a couple of days to think. I'm like, and then I had like went down like a rabbit hole and actually found out everything. So I was like, oh, well. But other than that, I've been reading this book called How to Make It in the New Music Business, and it's been really good, and it's actually been teaching me a lot. And I'm going to continue to read it and try to implement it as best as I can while I'm trying to build leverage in my foundation, in my career. Get you one of these. That's it for this episode of my Artist Reflections. I hope that you enjoyed this episode and you come back to see me again. Don't miss me too much. I'll see you next week. Remember, you'll see me every week. Bye-bye. Don't miss me too much.